God played a cruel joke on her, born into a legendary swordmaster family, but she hated swords. Lazy and disinterested, she still easily defeated her sword-obsessed brother and received the blessings of both the Sword Saint and the God of Death. But on her first campaign, she was paralyzed with fear. Her brother died saving her. After that, she never truly smiled again. During the war, she watched her brother and uncles go to battle in her place, never to return. Isolated and guilt-ridden, she hid every day in a ruined flower field in the slums. One day, a boy named Wilhelm stumbled into the field. He came from a fallen noble house and dedicated himself to the sword, having no claim to his family legacy. He never expected to find anyone in such a desolate place. The girl pointed out some winter jasmine, but a boy obsessed with swords had no eye for flowers. After that day, they kept meeting in the ruins. Wilhelm practiced, she watched. He never grew to like flowers, and she couldn't understand why he trained so hard. For Wilhelm, it was the only way he could protect them. His hard work paid off. He was knighted. They grew closer, and the girl began to open up. But fate was cruel. War reached Wilhelm's family. He rushed to help and killed over 300 enemies before collapsing. The girl, who had secretly followed him, saved him. She killed over 1,000 enemies that day. Her name as a sword saint spread like wildfire. She officially inherited the title. Wilhelm was furious. She hid her identity and challenged her. He was easily defeated. Though now a sword saint, Teresia no longer smiled. Wilhelm swore to one day take the sword from her hands. He quit the knights and vanished. 2 years later, during a celebration, a black-cloaked man challenged Teresia. Her full-force strike shattered the man's sword, yet her own broke too. It was Wilhelm. From that moment, he claimed the sword saint's sword and proposed to her, though too shy to say, "I love you." Teresia, blessed as a sword saint, could slay the unslayable and wield the dragon sword. Reed could bring out the full extent of his swordsmanship. But Wilhelm, a mere human, stood toe-to-toe with Teresia, earning the title Sword Demon. Fate struck again. After marrying, Teresia remained sword saint. Doublehelm joined the Astria family, and they had a son, Heel. Heel had no talent. Then came their grandson, Reinhard. 14 years ago, the Royal Guard was ordered to form a white whale hunting team. Heinkel, calling himself unfit, nominated his mother to stop Wilhelm from following. Teresia lightly cut his shoulder. With death's blessing, the wound would never stop bleeding if he came close, so Wilhelm stayed behind. But during the battle, the Sword Saint's blessing mysteriously passed to 5-year-old Reinhard. Teresia couldn't draw the dragon sword. Faced with the witch Pandora, she died. The Astria family fell apart. Wilhelm and the remaining family took back their old surname. Reinhard was blamed for his grandmother's death, and a rift formed between grandfather and grandson. Wilhelm lived for revenge. With 486 help, he finally killed the white whale. But in the Watergate city, he found his wife's corpse had been turned into a puppet by the witch cult. He tried to end it quietly, but Heinkel suddenly appeared. Wilhelm hesitated, and Teresia wounded him. At the last moment, Reinhard arrived and drew the dragon sword. Wilhelm begged him not to harm his beloved, but Reinhard coldly said, "She died 15 years ago. This is just a puppet," and killed her. Teresia regained her mind right before dying. Wilhelm finally said, "I love you." But she smiled and said, "You've been saying it all along, with your eyes, and I fell for you first." Then she turned into glowing light and disappeared.